Hello, class, and welcome to our sixth lecture series on international finance. And I'm your instructor, Jamal. Hi there. Okay, to start with, we were discussing chapter 4. This is the exchange rate determination. And I hope you already saw our last lecture videos as well. So this is basically a practical example, concept checker that allows you or to have more practice and also give me indication that how much you understand our previous lecture. So here, please answer this question. Solve this and tell me what's the answer.
B.
Can you wait for others to calculate first and then tell your answer?
It's 4 points.
So what is the answer for? So what is the answer for bid-ask spread? How we can find out the bid-ask spread ratio?
Ask
There is a
minus
formula.
Minus
-345
It is
divided by 47.
ask minus bid divided by ask. Okay. Answer should be 4.26. Okay.
Yes, it's pretty
Okay.
simple.
Let's move to the next slide. Here, what is the answer? It's a concept checker which shows dash is not a factor that affects the bid-ask spread.
D.
D.
B.
One said B, some said D, right? We have others.
C.
Okay, what happened if order cost is, if we have a large order cost, what happened? The bid-ask spread will be lower or higher?
Higher.
Very nice. It means A is correct. What about B? Inventory cost. If inventory cost is large, do we have higher bid-ask spread or lower?
Also higher.
Very nice. It means it also affects the bid-ask spread, right? How about C? If the volume is large, what happened to the bid-ask spread? Increase or decrease?
Decrease.
Very nice. Large volume means lower cost. So that's why if we buy from, the retailer in bulks, so cost will be lower. Similarly, the concept apply here. The bid-ask spread is lower for large volumes. So all three effects. So the answer would be D. Okay. And now, true false. The more intense the competition for the trading currency, the larger the bid-ask spread. True false. Ali.
Say it's true.
You said true. Laura.
I also think it's true.
Okay, Leo.
I thought it's wrong. It's false.
False. Jackie. Carolina.
I'm so confused. I think should be true, right?
Okay, true. And then we have Michael.
I think it's false.
Okay. Nicola.
For me, it's false.
Okay. CP Day.
I also think it's false.
Okay. Camila. David.
I think it's false because the higher the numbers, the higher the number in the denominator. So it's gonna be lower.
We are talking about the bid ask spread with respect to. So when there is a
Balance,
more
yeah.
competition, competition means when there is more competition, cost will be lower, right? So the answer is,
False.
if there is more competition, it means we have more choices to buy from our agents, right? And we will go to those who provide us with lower spread. So there are more competitors, there is more competition, so bid ask spread is lower. Here we go. False. Understand? Carolina, Ali, Laura. Okay? And now answer this question. We already know, and we talk about the derivatives extensively. We talk about forward, future, and options. In options, we talk about call options and put options. Now tell me the answer. So I suggest these kind of questions, you should make some kind of flow chart or some kind of diagram. It will help you to find out the answer quickly.
Could you repeat, sir, what you said before?
For this kind of questions, please, you should make some kind of flow chart or some kind of diagram. It will help you to guess the answer.
Yes.
Sir, what are the call option or put option?
Okay, call
What are
option
these?
means right to buy, option to buy. Okay, and put option means right to sell or option to sell.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let me repeat the question. Assume a US firm has to pay for Korean imports in 60 days. So how can you make a diagram? Just simple. Here we go. Make a diagram from 0 to 60 days, right? Assume US firm has to pay for Korean imports and you are in
USA.
US, right? And you have to pay. And now it expects that Korean won will depreciate, but it still wants to hedge its risk, which means it wants to minimize its risk. What type of hedging is the most appropriate in this situation? So its biggest concern is, look at here, he wants to pay in Korean won. He is not receiving money, he is paying for imports. Now think about that. What is biggest concern?
Depreciation.
He wants to pay less one if it depreciates, in case it depreciates.
I'm giving you time to digest this information and come up with the ideas. What is the answer here? Then I will be, going forward to explain all this. I think we have.
Can I say an
So,
answer?
so,
Pedro?
so the thing in the question is like, there is a forecast that the Korean will depreciate, but it's not 100% sure. So he wants to pay less in the future, right? If I understood correctly, or something like that.
Okay, wait a minute. I think I should explain this. Here we go. And also let me just take out the screen. It would be better if I write it down. There we go. Just wait a while. How can I do that? Here. Okay, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yes,
A white screen, right?
yes,
Yes.
totally white.
Oh, what's going on? For me, it's like three screens are here. Okay, let me share again. Okay, now. So question was that, assume a US firm has to pay for Korean won, for Korean import in 60 days. So first of all, again. Here we go. So first of all, this is Korea. What is it? What is the transaction? That the goods will come from Korea and US will pay in Korean currency, right? Let me just write down in KW or just won. So it means there is some kind of forex here, foreign exchange, who will convert dollar and give you won and you pay to the Korea. You understand this transaction, right?
Yeah.
This is the question. And you have
Yes.
60 days. Okay. So you expect, according to your analysis, the won will depreciate, right? But you still want to hedge its risk or minimize your risk. So you are